And Rachel really know how to kick a man when he's down on Shortland Street.
Are you pregnant?
We put two and two together and come up with babies. Why am I surprised?
Well, are you or not?
No, I'm not.
Stop it, Sarah.
Not until you admit how you're really feeling. That being a stepdad means nothing compared to being a real father. Because this marriage is never going to give you what you need, it's never going to work. Which is why I want us to separate.
How can you just throw away our marriage?
Someone had to make the decision. You were never going to.
This is insane. We love each other.
Yes, and you're loyal to that, which is why you'd never leave me, even though it was killing you.
The only thing that kills me is when you go on about how much I need kids of my own.
Well, you do. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you'll be relieved that I'm making the call on this. You're going to make a great dad, TK. I hope you have a dozen kids.
I could be a stepdad to Daniel. Look after kids as a doctor. My life won't be empty of children. Why can't you see that?
Even though you don't think it will happen, this will eat away at us. And one day, you will be left with a huge, aching regret, and I am not going to allow that to happen.
So what did I do to deserve Rachel McKenna? Was I a bad person in a previous life or what?
Is she that awful?
She treats me like her personal slave. She never misses an opportunity to put me down. She thinks she's God's gift to senior management.
She's unhappy.
So why make everyone else miserable?
Well, she can't help it. She probably doesn't know she's a pain.
I would be happy to tell her.
She's an alcoholic. Can't be much fun being on the wagon.
How do you know she's an alcoholic?
Well, you heard she went postal at work, right? She was drunk as.
Yes, Yvonne told me there was a fight.
Anyway, Rachel may seem like an uptight cow.
Yeah, because she is.
But she can't help it. So be nice. Well, nice to her face, but spit in her coffee. She won't know and it'll make you feel better.
Nicole, that is a horrible idea. I'm seriously tempted.
Don't listen to my evil twin.
You got mail. Black Swamp Publishing, Australia.
They've already knocked me back. They must have forgotten.
Dear Morgan, blah, blah. Our new commissioning editor has read Lily Scorpion, company's darker direction. Makes work of considerable interest. Would be obliged if...
Be obliged if what?
Oh, you're not interested. Shall I just delete this, shall I?
No, don't. Oh, my goodness.
Well?
They want Morgan to resubmit her book with a strong chance that they'll publish it.
Oh, yes.
Go, Morgan!
Is there any way I can make you rethink?
I've done my thinking.
At least sleep on it. Please.
Good night.
How long's this going on for?
Until I'm serving my bankruptcy papers, I imagine.
And all to stop a couple of mozzies from breeding in the cooling tower.
Yes, I'm told.
I suspect Shanti would call this karma.
I do indeed.
are you happy now?
Not really, no.
Well, you should be. Little pitbull there's just about shut me down.
That's what I'm here to do, Kieran. This is clearly a health and safety nightmare.
You'll have to stop trading.
Well, I'm not making enough to cover wages as it is.
Not our problem.
What about the patients?
Well, they're being catered for satisfactorily, but thank you for your concern.
Fine, then what about the staff? Where are they supposed to get the food and drink?
Yeah, there's a cafe down the road. Yeah, they can pack their own lunches.
We'll get Libby to put out a memo.
Shut it down now.
Sorry, I can't. Seems I suddenly have an appointment with my lawyer.
You're within your rights, of course, but if I were you, I wouldn't waste your money. Clause 15A of your contract. Read it.
I meant to say earlier, if you're looking for somewhere to stay, we're happy to put you up.
Oh, thanks, but I have kind of moved back in with Morgan and Nicole.
How's that working out?
Well, really well, actually. Now, please tell me what's happening with Libby. She says she's fine, but...
Yeah, she doesn't like to talk much about what happened.
I knew there was something wrong with that, Oliver.
Creep. Anyway, she's almost off the painkillers and starting to smile again.
Great. Hey, I heard you broke up with Ben.
Yeah, we're still friends. Good friends, I think.
Hoping for more.
Friends is good.
Did you manage to organise a time to scan my book?
Libby's out of the office most of the morning, so we can do it whenever.
Great. I'll just whip out to the car.
Air conditioner repairs $15,000. Seeing Kieran on his knees, priceless.
I can see why you wouldn't want him in the family.
Well, that aside, it's more than just personal. He is not a fit contractor for this hospital.
We've already discussed that little mistake. Are you sorted for the DHB meeting?
Let's do it.
I'll catch you up. Gerald, there's a DHB meeting in 10 minutes. We'll need some catering. Coffee, tea, juice, and a selection of danishes, thank you.
Oh, I'm sure someone from the cafeteria can bring it up. Extension 881.
The cafe's closed. You'll have to hurry.
So they bring in a driver and it's like a night of the living dead. Blood and guts everywhere. But do you know what the funny thing was? I didn't hurt. I thought if I ever saw stuff like that, I'd projectile, but no.
So you're enjoying being an orderly?
Well, money in the pocket, lots of cute nurses and a few cute doctors too.
Hey, have you seen TK or your mum this morning?
Our mum's doing the laundry and TK's still crashed. So, how long are you staying for?
I don't know. Did your mum seem okay?
Yeah, fine, I suppose. Hey, the only reason I ask about you staying is because I'm fine with it, you know?
Morning. Hi. I just wanted to say again how sorry I am about last night.
It's okay, it's not your fault.
If there's anything I can do...
No, you're fine.
Oh, hey, Slicker.
Hey, mate.
I better get to work.
Sarah, wait.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing, mate. We're just sorting some stuff.
Actually, we have something to tell you.
Don't do this.
TK and I are taking a break from things.
What, like a holiday?
No, we're not going to live together anymore.
This is crazy. I don't want this, and neither do you.
You and I can talk about it at work, Daniel. I'll see you later.
What did you do?
Nothing. Like your mum, she's got it wrong, and I have to sort it somehow.
Did you know about this?
I knew there were problems, serious problems. I'm sorry, truly.
Room to Improve is back, and as usual, it's not going according to plan.
He drives you insane, and then you talk to him and you sort of have to forgive him and it's all okay. But it's actually not okay.
The simplest answer is to leave the plans alone.
All Dermot wants from his clients is a little trust.
I'm sorry I'm not getting upset like you are about the sockets. They're just getting a bit touchy now.
I'm not. I'm just...
Are you hungry?
No.
And all they want from him is everything.
I think my level of what's big is totally different to yours.
Room to Improve, a brand new series, Sunday at 9:30 on RTE1.
There's nothing better than Christmas.
Wow. Yeah, do you like the new look? Post-industrial apocalypse. Apparently it's all the craze in Japan.
I suppose I can't get a coffee before work then.
No, you suppose right. But feel free to complain to Dr. Mackay. He's the architect of all this.
Won't he just make a lovely father-in-law?
Well, I'm glad it amuses you. Seems to be the general consensus that deserves to be driven out of town with pitchforks and burning torches.
Ever think there might be a reason for that? Reap what you sow, buddy.
What happened?
Your dad won.
He did this.
Well, let's just say I don't think it inconvenienced him to shut me down.
Dad wouldn't do that.
Apparently the maintenance work needs to be done, but I was dealing with it until your dad decided it was a health and safety issue and shut me down completely. Oh, yes, and then walked out smiling.
Kieran, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, it's not your fault.
Yeah, but how bad is this going to get? You said the cafe was the only business paying its way.
I'll have to look at getting an overdraft.
You can't let him get away with this.
He already has. You hungry? There's plenty of free food going.
Hey, if the mountain won't come to Mohammed...
Meaning?
We've got wheels, right?
Yeah, I suppose we could do a mobile service.
Okay, we'll split what we've got. I'll do medical and emergency department. You do surgical and upstairs, and go get me some change.
No wonder I love you.
Hey.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Not particularly, no.
What's going on? TK says he didn't do anything wrong. He says he still loves you.
He does. He's a good man.
So what's the story then?
It's complicated.
Well, is it me? I know I've caused you guys a whole lot of trouble, especially TK. Seriously, if I have to go back to Samoa for a bit, I totally...
It goes back to when we had the termination. It wasn't an easy time. We worked through it, but I know that TK still desperately wants to be a dad.
But that's not an option for you.
No. Still, he's ready to make that sacrifice to stay with me.
Well, isn't that pretty cool of him?
TK says that he can live without having kids. And maybe he can because he loves me. But because I love him, I'm not going to let him end his life regretting what could have been. So I'm going to let him go so that he can be a father.
Even though he doesn't want to go?
Even though he doesn't want to go.
Sorry, I got caught up.
Someone broke into my car. They stole my bag. It had my book in it.
When? Just now?
Since I got to work. What am I going to do, Gerald? It's a whole year's work. A whole year.
No, okay. Just don't panic. Were you parked in the staff car park or out on the street?
The staff car park.
Okay, well, they've got cameras on there. We can get onto security, get them to track down the footage.
What's the hold-up?
Morgan's car's been broken into.
Bad luck. Can you bring that stuff through and serve it up, please?
Oh, look, couldn't you do it, please? I really need to get onto security.
Now, please.
I will get onto this the second I can. I promise.
Look! Staff love the ward delivery.
Again, you're a genius. We could do this all day.
Yes, we could, because I took some notes. And staff think that we should do a first round at 9:30, because that's when they start getting hungry.
Okay, what about a late morning run? Or is that too close to lunch?
No. Late morning's good. And they want light snacks and wrap lunches and 2 runs in the afternoon.
I'm so crazy about you. Marry me, Sophie Mackay.
Later. First one to sell everything off their trolley wins.
Dr. Jacob, Dr. Warner, would you care for some lunch?
Serving us the trouble of going downstairs?
No, alas, the cafeteria has been shut due to industrial sabotage. Sorry, I meant to say due to maintenance.
These, please.
Yeah, and I'll have this.
Thank you very much.
This is authorised?
Can't keep a good capitalist down, Dr. Mackay. Callum. This was Sophie's idea, and it's a good one.
Your point?
What affects me affects her.
Right, that's us. How's your flu patient?
Fluey, why?
Did you see his biochemistry?
I didn't do any.
The nurse did, of the previous history. Race, trot, probably cardiac.
Oh, I'll get onto it.
It's not like you'd have missed something like that.
Yeah, I didn't sleep too well.
Dude,
I know I shouldn't just barge in here like this, but you can't let this happen. Mum loves you. You love her. You know, for better or for worse, sickness and health, you know?
Hey, I'll sort your flu. You get in there.
Mum says you're gagging to have kids, is that right?
Mate, your mum thinks I'm obsessed with having kids. I'm not.
So you don't want to split up?
Definitely not.
Did you know TK and Sarah are having trouble?
Seriously, I don't know what
Yeah,
sad.
You know, TK's had every kind of grief from that kid. Now he's begging the guy not to split up with his mum.
Try again.
I wouldn't have thought he'd keep that much.
No, I mean, yes, I would love to have kids, but not at the expense of losing her. I'm sick of telling her that.
What's happening?
Nothing. They have the security footage on disk drive, but no one's free to review it.
It's gone. My book. All that work.
Well, the thief might have ditched it. At lunch, we will get out there and we will check every single bin, OK?
Where's the security guy?
He got paged to ED.
Page him back. Boardman just had a car stereo ripped off.
Oh, so now you're concerned about car park security just because some bigwig got there?
Just page him.
I can page him, but he won't be able to do anything.
Of course he can. What are you talking about?
There's no staff available to review the security footage. Until then, there's no point calling the cops.
You can screen the footage.
Me? What about down here and all the work you need me to do?
I need this doing, now.
Okay, have a good rest.
Hey, I was just in ED.
How's TK?
He seems all right. Daniel's not.
What did he say to you?
Well, he's clearly confused. I felt sorry for him.
Am I doing the right thing, Brooke? 1 minute I'm certain, and the next I wonder if I'm making the biggest mistake.
For what it's worth, I think what you're doing is really brave.
You do?
Or loving TK enough to let him go, allowing him to have the family that he's always wanted.
Did he tell you that?
Well, you see it every time he looks after kids. Look after yourself and Daniel. Make it a clean break. Don't drag it out. For your sake and theirs.
Thanks, Brooke.
It's okay, babe. I heard Rachel dump this on you.
Yep. Oh, thank you.
Anything yet?
Nothing. Although one of the cleaners keeps nipping off to her car to drink from what I think is a bottle of bourbon.
No thieves?
No. I'm desperate to get him.
Why couldn't he have broken into McKenna's car?
Because her car is expensive and has good security, as opposed to Morgan's old banger, which doesn't.
Oh, hey, I found time to ring the landlord, by the way.
Oh, any chance we're going to get our bond back?
Sorry.
How are you, though? Are you recovering all right?
Well, I'm still a tiny bit sore, but apparently I'm doing well.
Good.
The only creepy thing is whether I'm getting better naturally or whether Oliver's damn concoction works.
Oh, who cares? So long as he's behind bars for a very long time.
How's Morgan? Must have been awful, having all her work stolen like that.
She's devastated. I told her the thief might have ditched her bag, so later we're going to check behind every bin and bush, and then we're
Hey! Check out that guy!
It's him!
Right, noting the time. Gotcha!
I can't see his face.
That's because he's wearing a hoodie. They should be banned. They're like burqas for boys. I saw him looking around yesterday. He looked a bit suspicious, if only...
OK, no, that's great. I've got the footage for yesterday. I can check to see if I see his face.
OK, good luck. I've got to get back.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, you win.
I got lucky in the orthopaedic ward.
Smart move. Full of young chaps who buy everything and anything off a beautiful woman like yourself, yes?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Nurse Jeffries, have some to tide you over until knocking off time?
I would, but you should probably be aware of this.
No foodstuffs to be consumed at workstations. Only in those areas designated are food and meals to be consumed by staff. Signed by guess who?
Dad. What we'll sell in the staff room? People are allowed to eat in there.
Any idea when the cafe will reopen?
Oh, you'll have to ask Dr. Mackay. I'll be the last to know.
find another way to make money.
Yeah, of course we will.
Yvonne?
Any luck catching the thief?
I've caught something.
What?
Come and see. I found footage of someone breaking into Morgan's car, only I couldn't see his face because he was wearing a hoodie. And then Libby remembered seeing him somewhere the day before, so I started searching, and suddenly I found this. I didn't know what to think, Yvonne. I know Hunter's always had a thing for older women, but Tess was a good deal younger than you are. And then I thought that maybe it was all some kind of joke, but, well, it really does look like you both mean it. Oh, Yvonne. No, you and Hunter, you're...
It's not Hunter. It's Ben.
Just tell her. I'll back you.
Thanks, mate.
You know, I used to think you were such a dick. Like, you're an uptight control freak.
And I'm not.
Well, no, you are an uptight control freak. But I don't know, you're real. You know, all that stuff you went through for me and Tupac, you kept on pushing even though we were like, get stuffed, you know? You're stubborn, but in a good way. Showtime. Dinner's on its way?
Daniel, can you give TK and I a few minutes, please?
Sure. Just go easy, okay?
Did you get time to think things over?
A bit.
Mind if I say something?
Sure.
We still love each other, right?
Yes.
And we're married. A partnership, we both have a say. Now, I believe you when you say you're leaving me for my sake, so why can't you believe me when I say you don't need to?
Right now, that might be true, but in the future, it won't be.
Well, I can make up my own mind about what I want and what I accept in this world, okay? You're imposing this on me without giving me any credit for that.
Rationally, yes. You can live without children of your own. People do. But emotionally, this will eat away inside of you, and as the love for me fades, the pain and regret will grow.
Round in circles.
And this isn't just about us. Daniel's part of it too.
Yeah, he wants us to stay together.
He wants us to be happy, and he thinks that staying together will do that.
Well, hey, crazy thought. Could he be right?
He's confused. This is really hard for him too.
So let's just stop arguing and put this behind us.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm moving to a hotel tonight, and Daniel is coming with me. I'm sorry.
Liam Neeson stars as a former CIA operative who will stop at nothing to save his kidnapped daughter on our midweek movie Taken tomorrow night at 9:35. On the way next, Kevin finally confronts his father on Doctors.